Yeah. What's up, guys? We are in Santiago, which in German means whale's vagina, obviously. But we are here in San Diego. We got a couple days working with Max Pump this week. So we're coming out and doing sort of a little gym tour. Right now we are at Compound Gym and we're gonna train back because I gotta save up my legs because I'm training with Larry Wheels later today. So it's very loud in here, which I like the vibe, but I need to regulate myself, and I don't train in public gyms a lot, so we're gonna figure it out. So follow along, I'll let you know what I do, but this will be a back day in a public gym. All right, so I'm gonna start off with rear day, but I also train rear delts on back day. So we're just gonna start off, it's a nice like warm up for me to get everything moving. So reverse flies, we're gonna do 4 sets. Start at like 15, then 12, and then last 2 sets around 10. So as I was going, because I realized when I'm in a public gym, I'm probably not gonna get to super set as much as I like. So I ended up and threw in some almost like close grip rows. So start off with your flies, your elbows will be slightly bent and they stay in that position. And I like my hands up high and come down a little bit lower. And then at the end, I'm gonna add my arms into it. So now you're bending your elbow and you're just basically kind of doing like a face pull. It's what, like it's a 11 o'clock? So 11 o'clock on a Monday. How do they work? I know I can do this, but I work from, does everyone just work from home in San Diego? Holy cow. Just thought of that. And they're all like younger. They're not in like high school or college. What's that? They're on crypto. They're all on crypto. So going to a public gym, obviously I have my own gym. I can film wherever I want, but I didn't know what to expect. So if you're somebody, a lot of influencers out there come to gyms and they automatically think it's like, oh, well, I should be able to film. I'm an influencer, blah, blah, blah. You should always call beforehand. So I called beforehand. And now coming here, you can definitely film. There's tons of tripods all over the place. I know a lot of people don't like that and they just want to train, but it doesn't make me mad. I film pretty much everything. You go get your fitness on, be an inspiration. Just hopefully they don't get mad if I walk in front of it. All right, we're moving on. So I like, when I come into gyms, I absolutely love looking how they organize everything. So this gym is organized by like body parts. So like this entire row is back. And then we have all of this is like leg accessories. Then we have all like the squats and leg press right behind it. So I love when a gym organizes it because then, you know, you're all in one location. When it's scattered all about, it's really hard to find stuff to do. So I'm gonna be trying out some of these machines. They got a Panada, which Panada makes phenomenal equipment, and I don't have any. But we're gonna do this Panada. It's a close grip. The nice thing is you can kind of change the handle how you want, but I think it's set up so it's gonna start off close and then it will kind of kick out to the sides because it will go a little bit wider. So again, we're in a public gym. We're just gonna stick to this machine. I don't wanna take up too much stuff, but we're gonna aim for about, again, probably start around 12, 10, and then aim for like 8 for the last, so go heavier every set. All right, this is nice and smooth. This is a great little back workout. Back machine. I gotta go a lot heavier. I kind of want to see what it feels like just single arm. switch it up, guys. We're gonna do a single arm. Yeah, I like it. So I do want to show you a little tip for when you do single arm. When people come down, they think like, oh, I got to get my elbow behind my body. And I don't want you to think like that, especially on a single arm. You can do this same movement on like a cable, seated cable pull down. It's not about getting your arm back behind you. It's about, think about your lats. Your lats extend all the way down to here. So I want to just drive my elbow. It's almost like you're doing like a side crunch. You're going to extend up and then you're going to drive your elbow to almost meet at the bottom where your lats connect to hit those lower lats. So I'm going to kind of cheat to the side a little bit. And then as I drive down, it's not about getting my elbow behind me. It's about driving it into my side. So right here, let it stretch up. Yeah, I like that. Do a couple on this side. All right, so since we switched it up, I think we're gonna stick to the 12-10, like 8-8, but single arm, and then just concentrate on driving that elbow down to your side. Not that this is wrong, but our lats go like this. So we want the same thing, and then you can even feel it. A lot of times what I'll do is when I want a muscle to get better mind-muscle connection, sometimes I even just hold it so I know that I'm like, oh, it's right there. I can feel it. Feel it. And you're gonna be hitting your lower lats this way. It's definitely a vibe. And the vibe is I'm the oldest one here. I'm the old gal at the gym. Everyone's like 20 to 28, which I'm not mad about. Everyone's in really good shape. It's a cool gym. I like it. Just checking out the diagram. So this is a T-bar row, which I like a T-bar row, but anytime you go like heavy on a T-bar row, it's a lot of lower back. So it's nice having like a chest support. So if you don't have this actual machine, so we're doing a low row now. And I think when I get to the top, because the hands swivel, is I'm gonna come underhand, which then drives that elbow back. So this is when I wanna drive my elbow back. I want it nice tucked to my side and driving that elbow back. If you don't have this, get an incline bench, set your incline, and you just do it with dumbbells. So low row, chest supported low row. It gets really, really heavy. Oh my God. Holy cow.
That's probably the least amount of weight I've seen you do.
Oh, it's I don't know how much these arms weigh. They probably weigh at least 200 pounds, obviously. That's a heavy machine. Woo. So we're gonna aim for like 8 to 10 reps on this one. All right, I gotta do something else. I feel like I need a cable lat pull down in my life. So we're gonna go see if there's any open and probably go there. But I just found this out. I met some guy, they're like, oh my gosh, what are you doing here? I'm like, oh, just here for an event. They're like, oh, have you met the owner? I was like, oh no, where, is he here? He's like, no, it's a she. Hell yeah. So this badass gym is owned by a female. She obviously knows what she's doing. I haven't had to do this in a really long time, but like when you want to use something, you have to do like the old, hey, how many sets you got? I don't want to do it. I'm just going to wait till he's done with it. You guys already know I never do a seated lat pull down by itself. So we're going to go wide grip, then lighten the weight, drop down a little bit, change your hand position, and then we're just gonna do a close grip also seated. Because we already kind of did a high row, so normally I come from here, but we kind of already did that with the panada. So we're just gonna do a seated underhand. Both aiming for about like 10 reps. It usually starts higher, 12, 10, anywhere from 8 to 12 for both of these. So first one, I usually aim for about 10. And then when I get to the underhand, it's usually like 8 to 10 for that. To really target the lats, obviously it's gonna hit the middle back, but angle position. Not that staying upright is wrong. It's also really good, but if you stay lean forward, and again, driving those elbows close to you, but instead of being up here, which is all targeting that middle back, which is good, I'm gonna stay leaned over, and now you're gonna be feeling it in our lats. Mid back, but also lats. So you can even do where like half the sets, you're leaning over, staying in this position, and then you can upright, stay more upright, and you can feel the difference where like you're targeting. So it goes from lats and then up to like mid back. So for both of these, we're going like 10 to 12 there, which I haven't done because I always do pull downs, straight arm pull downs with a rope because you can get behind me, but I forgot how much I like using a bar. So we're using a bar because I couldn't find a rope. 10 to 12 straight arm pull downs, and then 8 to 10 for this. I'll probably stick around 10, and you might see me change position. So I might do like half the reps, staying leaning over, and then move to upright. Give it a try, see which one you like more. But I like to vary angles because that's what back day is all about. It's changing that angle position from here to here. It's going to change the movement and where you feel it. So do both. All right, guys, that's it. Back day in a public gym. If you're ever in Santiago, the whale's vagina, come on down to the compound. Sick gym. I also like, I don't know if you guys noticed in the background, shirts are optional. I like it. I dig it. I like it. But awesome gym, awesome equipment, loud music, good music. I had a great workout. So, thanks for watching. I gotta go rest up because I gotta go train legs in a couple hours.